Well, it's the day after we landed in Barbados. We're in the anchorage. It's windy. Like, Barbados is pretty flat. It's not mountainy, so you don't have mountains to break the wind, so it's pretty windy, and we're pretty close to shore, but it doesn't matter. The anchorage is quite rolly in Barbados. It's very windy here. It's uncomfortable. There's a good reason cruisers don't come here. It's not really cruiser friendly. We're not even sure where to land the dinghy on shore. We're not sure how to get access to land. There's no dinghy docks. There's no, welcome cruisers. It's all private beaches and clubs and bars and restaurants and resorts. Every meter of it is all private. We're gonna try going over to the hotel, maybe like drag the dinghy up on the beach, chain it to the fence. We'll see. We don't really know what to do. I'm gonna go talk to one of the other cruisers. It's December of 2019 and the girls just made a difficult 3-day passage upwind to Barbados. We've got to make it for Elena's US visa appointment on time. It's kind of rolly in this anchorage in Barbados. There's really only one anchorage in Barbados, and it's called Carlisle Bay. It sets the standard for rolly, uncomfortable anchorages, like the worst, most uncomfortable anchorage ever. Barbados really is a lovely place to visit from a cruise ship, or if you have $1,000 a day to spend on a resort. It's a really fun place with fabulous beaches. It's just not set up for cruisers. It's a very expensive place. It's a very high-end place. You need a lot of money to enjoy it here. WildChild sits out there anchored by herself. Us two girls, we dinghy to shore to the beach and we begin to look around and explore. We're trying to orient and get a sense of the place. Most importantly, Captain Lexi is obsessed with trying to find a solution to her torn Jenny. You can read about the details of this in the December 2019 blog archives on the website, but we did find someone to repair the Jenny. So you can see, it looks like we lost the seam near the top. It's just a seam tear, so it should be easy enough to repair. So you can imagine getting the sail down in the wind though, kind of a pain. Well, hopefully you guys understand and can forgive me. I wasn't able to film the sail as we were bringing it down. With Chris's help, we did it okay. I accidentally punched him in the face for guilt for which I will never live down, because it is kind of windy out here. We're probably 15 to 18 knots of wind, and you shouldn't take your Jenny down in wind like that. But we have to, because I think we have the opportunity for a sailmaker to help. We do all the necessary things when we get there. We do find the yacht club. We do meet wonderful other sailors. We are welcome and cared for by the great sailing community of Barbados. But mostly, we're here for Elena's US visa appointment, and that goes very badly. Barbados is lovely, and the people of Barbados are fantastic, so this story has nothing to do with them. On the morning of the 17th, Elena and I wake up early and bring the dinghy to shore. We begin the 5-mile walk through Barbados to find the U.S. Embassy. If you have been following along this YouTube channel, you know that most of Season 3 was about busting our asses to get here so Elena could get that U.S. visa appointment so WildChild can return home to Canada. This is really critical for the story of the yacht. It's a long, hot, sweaty walk that morning up to the highest point of land where the Americans have built their fortress. We arrived to the American compound an hour early, plenty of time. Elena goes inside and I'm forced to wait outside. For my non-American viewers, you should go to the website and read the blog about this horrible experience. And for my American viewers, it's safer for you to remain in the delusional belief in the goodness of your government, so don't look too deeply into this. I wait outside for 3 hours while Elena is inside the Fortress of Doom. When she comes out, she's just crying. She's bawling her eyes out in tears. They just said no. flat and like that with no reason or explanation given. Just no. All of this effort, just no. Just like that. Crazy fuckers are fine with her entering their country by plane, train, or ferry, but somehow it's too dangerous for her to enter by sailboat. The Americans are just completely nuts. Elena is so crushed she falls into a deep depression. Her smile is long gone and I never see it again. She is one grumpy girl to live with, and everything just keeps going bad. A few months later, COVID hits the world and locks everything down, and this story ends horribly. I realize that I've been rather faithful to you, the viewers, telling you this story. Understand, it takes me about 10 hours a week to make a 10-minute video. I put a lot of effort into this for you, but I'm sort of getting bored of doing this now. If you've been following along faithfully, you know that I am a writer. All of this story is completed in beautiful detail for free in the blog archives on the website. You should go look it up and read it for free. I can tell the story much better in words than I can in pictures. The book is called Deconstructed by Crazy Winds. There are links to it from the website, or you can look it up in Amazon Books. You could read it on Kindle or buy a hard copy. I promise you it's a fascinating read. It will not be a waste of your time or money. If you're curious, if you want to know how the story ends, feel free to buy the book. Somehow the YouTube channel accidentally got 2 years behind my real life. I'm still out here sailing alone and it is interesting, but this story's gotten so old I'm tired of telling it. So I've decided to jump ahead. Oh, hi guys. It's me, Captain Lexi, on board WildChild. I'm in Grenada, and this is live, sort of current time. It's July 2021. I'm gonna skip ahead, and I've decided that this entire YouTube channel, like SV1 WildChild, is something that was created by the evil monkey years and years ago. It was forced upon me. Seasons 1 and 2 weren't even really mine. They were under the format of somebody else. So this entire sailing channel, SV1 WildChild, I've decided I've had enough of it. Like, I got my use out of it. What I have decided that I want to do is that I've opened up my own YouTube channel, and it's Wild Captain Lexi. If you just look in YouTube for Wild Captain Lexi, you should find me. What I'm going to do is I'll put links in the description. I'll put links on my websites, and I'll make it possible for you to find it. I have about 100 regular viewers that have been following this story since the beginning. And for you, the loyal 100 that are sort of curious about me and the adventure, I'm going to make this channel, the new channel, sort of much differently. So please go over, find Wild Captain Lexi on YouTube, and please, subscribe and like. I'm going to start posting videos on there that are my own. It's me by myself, a girl sailing alone on the ocean. It is my story. I'm changing the format. I'm doing less editing, like 10 hours to edit a 10-minute video is ridiculous. So the new format for the new Captain Lexi Sailing channel is going to be sort of more free, more current, more up-to-date. This is my life. This is the way it really is. And me talking to you in the camera with less of the detail editing.